line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. Standing in, Eddie Rosario to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Rosario, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player. All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
So coming to the plate, C.J. Cron. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. No balls and a strike to count. Wheeler's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Three up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Line to the right side. Cruz is there, 1 away. So with 1 away now, time for a check of the standings as you find out where the Twins find themselves in the AL Central picture. He's set and the pitch. In there, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit as he rips it on the ground to second, and that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The second baseman, Joey.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Choi ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Ready for another chance? Matt Duffy, a hit and 2 tries for him so far. Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. In to score, the runner from second.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham, as he swings and hits a laser to right. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Into the box now, Mike Zunino. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. Long throw to third. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Stepping up to the plate, Eric Thames. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Daniel Robertson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Shot back up the middle. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Zunino is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB, another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Adames. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, it's been like BP for these guys all game long. Getting production from just about everyone in the lineup. That's the 7th run they've played it in this inning alone. There's not much more else to say.
Gabriel Moya is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
In now, Ji-Man Choi. Slapped hard the opposite way. Rosario is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times. To open up this lead even further. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Fouled off. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Popped up. Duffy over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joey Wendell. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. 1 out here in the Tampa Bay 4th, and that means the corner infielder Matt Duffy will bat next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
The batter.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Hit hard towards center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And not in time as the run scores. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his 2nd triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.